Hello everyone, Concept Mitra welcomes you all. Today we are going to discuss explain page of the Indian Express newspaper dated 28th May 2020. Today's topic is related to heat waves which you would be experiences these days. Heading is why this summer is unusual. In this article we are basically discuss that how the heat waves is coming and role of cyclone in fall and what are expected to fall and all that. So it reads like the last several days have brought heat waves in the part of country, but the preceding weeks had seen no such condition. A look how this break trends in cyclone Infan's role and what is expected to follow. So here is the article you have seen. The first question reads, what is heat wave and when it is declared? So answer is a sudden jump of 4 to 5 degree in a normal maximum temperature of a location, that is maximum day temperature. You can see here this line. So a sudden jump of 4 degrees Celsius to 5 degrees Celsius in normal day maximum temperature of a location is known as heat waves. So when it is declared, generally in India, March to June is considered as a summer and declared by meteorologists on the basis of maximum day temperature. So on what parameter a heat wave is declared? So it is maximum day temperature. Condition of a declaration of heat wave, that is maximum day temperature crosses 40 degrees Celsius in plain, 30 degrees Celsius in hill area, or sudden jump in of 4 degree to 5 degree in any normal area in the maximum temperature of a location. Second question reads, what is different this summer and why? So the difference here, in India, summer reaches its peak around May 15th every year, that is 40 degree to 45 degrees Celsius. But particularly this year, around 21st May, temperature raised. The part of Rajasthan, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra have been experiencing heat wave condition. The absence of heat wave condition until was mainly because of the continued influence of western disturbances in the north until as late as April. So basically they are saying till now we are not experiencing it because of the western disturbances. Western disturbances originating in the Mediterranean Sea. Western disturbances are eastward moving winds that blow in lower atmospheric level. Further are few points related to western disturbances. Let's see. Western disturbances when interact with wind system, weather system or wind system, you can say weather system heading from to southern sea. What 2000 sea, that is Bay of Bengal and Arabian, cause snowfall or rainfall over the Indian north. So they are saying that when western disturbances interact with weather season or condition of what, of Bay of Bengal or Arabian Sea, they result in snowfall or rainfall. So they are trying to say this. In next line, western disturbances influence weather significantly during December to Feb in normal years. Since last winter, western disturbances have been very frequent in north, appearing after every 5 to 7 days. Between January to March this year, about 20 western disturbances have passed by. This year, the influence persisted until earlier month of May. The recent western disturbances got support from easterly wind blowing over the Bay of Bengal. It resulted in rainfall and thunderstorm over the part of Rajasthan, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Delhi until mid-May, keeping atmospheric temperature condition cooler than what is usual by summer standards. So in this last point, they are saying, the meteorological department saying, so far the temperature has significantly no below from their standard, like in January -6 degrees Celsius is observed, in February 0.2 Celsius is increased, in March 0.8, in April minus 0.1 degree, and so on. A similar trend is expected to over the month like May and June, etc. The next question reads, how long is the present heat wave spell expected to? So answer for this is, a fast approaching east western disturbances which is currently laying over northeast Afghanistan cause thunderstorm and rainfall over the North India between May 28 to May 30, reduction of prevailing heat waves condition over central India from May 29. So they are basically saying they are coming, and like they are saying that expected rainfall or thunderstorm is expected here, so it will reduce by May 29. Next question reads, in general, how long can a heat wave spell last? So here's generalization of that, like minimum of 4 days the spell of a heat wave. On some occasion it can extend up to 7 to 10 days. Longest heat wave spell recorded is in 2014, it was from June to June 11. In 2015 it was 18th May to 31st May. The current heat wave spell began on May 22 and is expected to continue till May 29. Next question says, do heat wave condition happen in all part of India? So answer is big no. So no, not happen in all part of India. It is basically happen in core heat wave zone, CHZ. What is CHZ? This highlighted area like Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, Delhi, West Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Vidarbha in Maharashtra, part of Gangetic West Bengal, coastal Andhra Pradesh and Telangana as categorized as core heat wave zone by IMD, that is Indian Meteorological Department. A study indicated CHZ experience more than 6 heat wave days per year during the month of summer. So what we read the places of India, they experience 6 heat wave days per year per summer, and many places in northwest and cities along the southeastern coast reported 8 heat wave days per season. The reason in the extreme north, the northeast and southwestern of India are less prone to heat waves. So when you check the map, you will have clarity. In this question, has cyclone Amphan influenced the current heat wave? They are just saying it. So answer is, first we read this highlighted. Cyclone Amphan, which was a massive storm covering 700 km, managed to drag a large amount of moisture from over the Bay of Bengal, the entire South Peninsula, part of Central Asia, and some extent even from Arabian Sea. So they are saying that suppose it is India, cyclone Amphan drag moisture from here, from Central Peninsula, from Southern Peninsula, Central India, even from here. So this complete region, due to cyclone Amphan, moisture has been dragged. If moisture is dragged, then what happened? Dry weather will occur, and when wind will blow, no moisture will be there, so heat will generate. So experts have concluded that it has had a role in the circumstances leading to the present heat wave spell, because this event of severe heat has emerged immediately after the passing of cyclone Amphan. Along with this, it has now triggered dry northwesterly wind to blow over Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and Maharashtra, causing severe heat waves. This last question reads, what is status of southwest monsoon? So when you can read this highlighted portion, enhanced cloud cover, strengthening of southwesterly wind and other favorable conditions are building up, enabling the further progress of monsoon over south and central Bay of Bengal during the next 48 hours. Because of that, what will happen? Cyclone Amphan added in earlier advancement of southwest monsoon over Andaman Sea. So, Cyclone Amphan is supporting an advancement of southwest monsoon over Andaman Sea. It caused a stagnation of further advancement by at least a week, so it has slowed down it. Indian Meteorological Department had said that monsoon onset over Kerala would be delayed this year. The south monsoon made some advancement into more part of south of Bay of Bengal, having covered most part of Andaman Sea and Andaman and Nicobar Island. Along with that, the northern limit of monsoon passed through Port Blair. This monsoon is likely to hit Kerala on June 5. So that's just saying about a monsoon, how can it cover, reach, and why, how much it would be delay, and so on. So here we come to the end of this discussion. Thank you.